Hey guys, welcome back to Pure Chaos Fishing Tips and Tricks. My tips and tricks today is basic fishing, Wacky and Neko rigs. Guys, this is a technique I like to use to catch a lot of fish, and this is a technique for guys who want to start off in bass fishing, want to learn the sport and want to catch some fish. This is a technique that you can throw any time of the day, any structure, and you will catch bass. This is a technique that goes back many ages and it works, guys. So yeah guys, I have 3 techniques that I'm going to show you guys how I use my Wacky rigs and my Neko rigs that improves my fishing and catches those fish. So guys, hope you enjoy. Here it is. Okay guys, my first technique I like to use is the plain Wacky rig with a circle hook that senko straight down the middle, and this is a technique that you can slow down your fishing because you have no weight. It's going to drop slower to the bottom. You can work it a little bit faster, you can work it slower, doesn't matter. I use a special Wacky rig hook with a weed guard because I like to fish structures, a lot of structures and grass, so I don't want to get hooked up on the structure, so I use the special hook with the weed guard. You can just get normal circle hooks and that just works basically the same, guys. So that is the action it gets in the water, going up and down in the water. So if you just pull it along, that's going to happen. So guys, that's the first technique. The second technique is, this is where the Neko rig comes in. Here's the Neko rig. Guys, it's basically a Wacky rig with a little switch. So guys, here's the hook, the normal circle hook you get for Wacky rigs. Just hook it straight in the middle of the senko. Where the difference is, here you can buy special Neko rig weights that you screw into the front of the senko. But guys, if you just want to start off, don't go expensive, don't go buy the Neko rig hooks. I just go buy wooden screws, normal wooden screws, and I screw it in, and that works perfectly, guys. If you can see that, it's already going to the bottom and it's not even in the water. So this is going to help you to get faster to the bottom, and you can work this along the bottom. Just hop it, and the fish can't resist it, guys. They're going to take this lure. The third technique I like to use is with a special Wacky rig hook. This has a weight in the front, so it helps me to get closer to the bottom, or faster. I can go faster down to the bottom and just work this along the bottom, or rocky structures, stumps, anything like that, guys. So this is basically a combination of a Wacky rig and a Neko rig. The difference is it has the Wacky rig style, the normal Wacky rig style, but where the Neko rig you put it into the lure, this you just put it onto the hook. So it helps you to get quicker to the bottom. You can still hop it along the bottom, and that's going to work perfect, and you guys are going to catch those fish. So yeah guys, there's my 3 techniques that I like to use. So I'm just going to tell you about the lures that I use mostly for the Wacky rigs and the Neko rigs, and that is senkos. Mostly I use Damiki's Lunkers, the 4-inch or the 5-inch senkos, and the rod and reel that I use a 7-foot medium spinning rod with Okuma spinning reel. My main line is braid with a 1 meter leader of monofilament, 15 pounds. It works for me. So yeah guys, this is a technique you can use if the fish are not biting and you want to get those fish to bite. This is a plain basic way to catch fish. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned. See you next time. Cheers.